So today we're going to look at 3, which is dividing polynomials, and also looking at the remainder and the factor theorems. So first thing, let's just review long division of numbers. So we're going to look at 3,983 divided by 26. Okay, so I'm going to kind of write that over here on the right so we have enough room. So 26 is going to go on the outside because that's what we're dividing by. And then the 3,983 goes on the inside. All right, so now we're gonna look. Does 26 divide 3? No. But how many times does 26 go into 39? And that would be once. So I'm gonna write a 1 above that 9. And then we're gonna multiply. 1 times 26 is 26. And then subtract. We get 13. And then bring down our next term. So now we want to look how many times does 26 go into 138? And we get 5. And 26 times 5 gives us 130. Subtract, and we're left with 8. Bring down the 3. And now how many times does 26 go into 83? And that would be 3 times. 3 times 26 is, let's see here, 878. And then subtract, we get 5. So we can rewrite this. So this is considered our remainder. So we have 153 and 5/26. Usually we write that as a fraction. Okay. So we're going to do that same process, but we're going to look at polynomials. So when a divisor has more than one term, the 4 steps used to divide whole numbers, divide, multiply, subtract, bring down, form the repetitive procedure for polynomial long division. So divide using long division, x squared plus 10x plus 21 by x plus 3. So I'm going to have our x plus 3 goes on the outside. And then x squared plus 10x plus 21 on the inside. And here's one recommendation I make or suggest. Always line up your like terms, okay? So we're gonna just look at the first term, x. So how many times, or what do we need to multiply x by to get to x squared? Well, that would be x, because x squared divided by x is x. So I'm gonna write x up top, but I'm gonna line it up so that way it's right above our x term in our answer. Okay, and now we're gonna multiply. So x times x is x squared, and x times 3 is 3x. Okay, now here's one thing that to be careful about. Make sure that when you subtract, you distribute that subtraction to every term. So I'm going to also write the subtraction sign between the 10 and the 3. So x squared minus x squared, those cancel. And 10x minus 3x is 7x. Then bring down the next term, so plus 21. Now repeat. So 7x divided by x is 7. And then multiply. So we're going to take 7 times x, which gives us 7x. And 7 times 3 is 21. Subtract. Everything cancels. So our remainder is 0. So our answer is just x plus 7. All right, let's look at part B. Divide using long division again. Notice this one's not in standard form. So 4 minus 5x minus x squared plus 6x cubed. That's one thing you always want to be careful about. We always want to be in standard form when we rewrite it. So we have 3x minus 2 on the outside. And then we're going to rewrite this as 6x cubed minus x squared minus 5x plus 4. All right, so divide. So 6x cubed divided by 3x gives us 2x squared. Put that above the x squared term, and then multiply. All right, so 2x squared times 3x is 6x cubed, and 2x squared times -2 is a -4x squared, and then subtract. 6x cubed minus 6x cubed cancels. -x squared minus -4, these become plus signs because of the two negatives. So -x squared plus 4x squared is 3x squared. Then bring down the -5x. All right, 3x squared divided by 3x is x. And then multiply. X times 3x is 3x squared. And x times -2 is -2x. Subtract. So -5x minus negative becomes a positive 2x, which leaves us with -3x. Bring down the 4. And then -3x divided by 3x is -1. And then multiply. -1 times 3x is a -3x. -1 times -2 is a positive 2. And subtract. So -3x minus -3x cancels, and 4 minus 2 is 2. So this is our remainder. And the way we're going to write our answer now, 2x squared plus x minus 1 plus 2 over what we divided by. So 3x minus 2. And that would be your full answer. All right, so now, writing it like that is kind of like our division algorithm, okay? The remainder r of x equals 0 if it is a degree less than degree of d of x, our divisor. If our remainder equals 0, we say that it divides evenly, okay? And we can also then say that those quotients are the factors. All right, so we're going to look at this one. This one has higher powers. So 6x to the fourth plus 5x cubed plus 3x minus 5 by 3x squared minus 2x. So the 3x squared minus 2x, that's going to go on the outside. And then we're going to divide by, so 6x to the fourth plus 5x cubed. This one we're missing our squared term, so I'm going to put in plus 0x squared plus 3x minus 5. And now we're going to repeat our same steps as normal. So 6x to the fourth divided by 3x squared is 2x squared, putting that over the squared term, and then multiply. So 2x squared times 3x squared is 6x to the fourth. And 2x squared times -2x is -4x cubed. Okay. And then we're going to subtract. So 6x to the fourth minus 6x to the fourth cancels. I'm going to bring that subtraction sign over. So 5x cubed minus -4x becomes addition and gives us 9x cubed. I'm going to bring down that 0x squared. And then divide. So 9x cubed divided by 3x squared is 3x. Multiply. 3x times 3x squared is 9x cubed. And 3x times -2x is -6x squared. Subtract. 9x cubed minus 9x cubed cancels. And 0x squared minus -6x squared. Those become positive, so we're left with 6x squared. And bring down our next term. All right, 6x squared divided by 3x squared is a positive 2. and then multiply. So 2 times 3x squared gives us 6x squared. And 2 times negative 2x is a negative 4x. Subtract. 6x squared minus 6x squared, those cancel. So 3x minus negative 4x gives us 7x. And then bring down the negative 5. So here we have to stop. And here's the reason why I always tell you to line up your like terms. Since we reached the end of our quotient bar, that means we can't divide any further. So if you look at this 7x and 3x squared, since 7x has a lower exponent value, we can't divide it, okay? So this whole expression becomes the remainder. So our answer, 2x squared plus 3x plus 2 plus 7x minus 5 divided by 3x squared minus 2x.